Hey guys, grab your treasure maps and buckle up because what we just witnessed in The Curse of Oak Island Season 12, Episode 11 might just be the most jaw-dropping revelation in the show's history. Gold in the money pit, a secret vault in the swamp, a centuries-old mystery that's finally unraveling before our very eyes. If you thought you'd seen it all, think again. This episode is packed with twists, turns, and possibly the most compelling evidence yet that Oak Island holds a treasure beyond our wildest dreams. So let's dive in and break down what just happened. The episode kicks off with an electrifying sense of anticipation. The Oak Island team, led by Rick and Marty Lagina, is drilling in the fabled money pit area, and folks, they're onto something big. As they lower their equipment deep into the earth, the drill suddenly hits wood at 153 feet below the surface. Now, you might be thinking, okay, it's just wood, but let me tell you why this is groundbreaking. This depth aligns perfectly with historical records from 1897 when treasure hunters Frederick Blair and William Chappell struck a massive wooden chest and extracted what? Gold shavings. That's right, gold. Fast forward over a century, and here we are again with Rick, Marty, and the team staring at undeniable evidence that something man-made, something important, was buried at this exact location. And it gets crazier. Groundwater tests in this area have detected unusually high levels of precious metals, gold and silver. If that doesn't make your heart race, I don't know what will. Could this be the long-lost Chappell Vault, the legendary treasure chamber filled with riches beyond imagination? To find out, the team does the only logical thing: drill another borehole nearby. They move less than 3 feet northeast and continue the search, hoping to intersect this mysterious underground structure. If they do, they're prepared to drop a massive steel caisson and retrieve whatever lies beneath. Marty sums it up perfectly: everything's up. This could be it. God, I hope so. But hold on, because things are heating up outside the money pit as well. Over on Lot 5, another major discovery is unfolding. Gary Drayton, the show's legendary metal detection expert, and Peter Fornetti are sifting through a huge pile of spoils excavated from a strange, rounded stone structure near the shoreline. And boom, they strike metal. At first glance, it appears to be a copper belt plate, possibly part of a military uniform or a soldier's satchel from centuries past. Now, why is this significant? Because the tools and artifacts found in this exact location have been linked to the 17th century and the famous English treasure hunter Sir William Phipps. For those who don't know, Phipps was rumored to have buried an enormous hoard of Spanish silver on Oak Island in 1687. Coincidence? Not a chance. If this belt plate belongs to a soldier connected to Phipps' operation, it might be the most important clue yet that his treasure was actually buried on Oak Island and not just a myth passed down through generations. Now, if you thought that was shocking, wait until you hear what's happening in the triangle-shaped swamp, the most enigmatic location on the entire island. Craig Tester, Billy Gerhardt, and Gary Drayton's daughter, Katia, are investigating one of the most bizarre discoveries in Oak Island history: a brick and slate vault-like structure hidden beneath the water. Think about that for a second: a hidden vault deliberately constructed right in the middle of the swamp. And guess what? They find artifacts inside it. One of the most intriguing finds? A large iron hook, the kind of hook you'd use to lower and raise something heavy. Maybe something valuable into a secret chamber. Rick Lagina wastes no time pointing out the obvious: this is a place where you'd hide something valuable. And then, the bombshell moment: Katia starts metal detecting inside the structure and suddenly gets a non-ferrous hit. That means not iron, which means precious metal. She digs in and pulls out a heavy lead object. At first glance, it looks like a counterweight, possibly used in ancient trade systems to measure coins. And here's where it gets really interesting. Back in 2020, the team found a lead trade weight just 50 yards from this exact spot. That weight was designed for measuring coins. Could this vault have been used to store treasure? Could this lead object be connected to the Spanish silver coins that were reportedly found on Oak Island in the 19th century? Rick, Marty, and the entire team know exactly what this means: they have to keep digging. This episode was filled with jaw-dropping moments. The money pit is practically screaming gold is here. Lot 5 might hold the key to a 17th century Spanish fortune. And the mysterious vault in the swamp could be hiding something game-changing. It's moments like these that remind us why Oak Island is one of the greatest treasure hunts in history. The team is closer than ever, and if this season keeps up this pace, we might just witness the discovery of a lifetime. As the drilling continues at the Money Pit, tension runs high. Every time the drill cuts deeper, the team holds their breath, waiting for that defining moment when something undeniable, something irrefutable, emerges from the depths. The discovery of wood at 153 feet was exciting, but what they're really hoping for is confirmation of a sealed treasure chamber. If they find more than just wood, if they strike gold, silver, or even ancient artifacts, it would be the most significant discovery in Oak Island history. Meanwhile, Marty and the archaeologists aren't just focused on digging. They're also piecing together a historical timeline. Who built the structures on Lot 5? Who left behind the belt plate and iron tools? Was it Sir William Phipps's crew, or could it have been an even older group of explorers, perhaps the Knights Templar? Every artifact adds another clue to the puzzle, and the deeper they dig, the more compelling the story becomes. One of the most enduring legends surrounding Oak Island is that pirates may have used it as a hiding place for their stolen loot. Some believe that Captain Kidd himself may have stashed his treasure here before his capture in the early 1700s. Others point to the Spanish coin findings as evidence that Spanish treasure fleets might have played a role. The fact that Anthony Graves, one of the island's earliest known settlers, was reportedly spending Spanish silver on the mainland raises even more questions. Could the latest finds on Lot 5 be direct proof that something of immense value was hidden here centuries ago? One of the most mind-blowing revelations in this episode is just how deliberately constructed the swamp vault appears to be. Built with brick and slate, it's not a natural formation, it's a man-made chamber designed to store something. The real question is, who built it, and what were they hiding? If this vault was used to conceal treasure, it means the people who built it went to extreme lengths to keep it safe. They didn't just bury their valuables, they designed an intricate waterproof structure and placed it in one of the most inaccessible locations on the island. The swamp itself has always been an enigma, and this latest find suggests that it might hold more secrets than anyone ever imagined. One thing is clear, the Oak Island team is not backing down. The swamp excavation is still in its early stages, and the possibility of draining the entire area is now on the table. But how deep does the vault go? And is it possible that it connects to the Money Pit or another hidden tunnel system? Every episode of The Curse of Oak Island brings new surprises, but this one feels different. There's an undeniable momentum building. The Money Pit is producing gold evidence. Lot 5 is revealing historic artifacts. And the swamp vault is unlike anything ever found before. As history warns us, Oak Island's mystery comes at a cost. The legend states that 7 must die before the treasure is found, and so far, 6 men have perished in pursuit of the island's secrets. Is the team about to unlock the final piece of the puzzle, or is Oak Island's most well-guarded treasure still beyond reach? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, this adventure is far from over. If you're as excited as we are about what's happening on Oak Island, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss any of the action. What do you think they'll find next? Could this finally be the season where Oak Island gives up its greatest secret? Let's hear your thoughts below.